everyone, this is Rocky. Thank you so much for joining my channel. So today is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I changed up the scenery just a tad bit. I, for the first time, am trying HelloFresh. One of my old girlfriends sent me a code so I can get a free week's worth of food. The code is intended for, I think it's 3 meals or 2 meals for 2 people. But I have a family of 3, and 2 of which are big old boys. So I did opt to go for the family of 4 for 3 meals. So today's first meal is going to be interesting. I got, my girlfriend has tried many of them and she told me this one's really good. But you know, for my very first experience with HelloFresh, the ordering process was really easy. By the way, this is not sponsored. It's going to sound like an ad, but it's not. But the ordering process was pretty easy. The choices are the choices for the week. They kind of have a set menu that you choose from, and it rotates week over week. I chose all vegetarian options. What I really liked about it, I was really concerned about it because there are a lot of things that I just don't like to eat, and there are things that I am allergic to, and so is my son. My son has a lot of allergies as well. So I was concerned about how the ingredients were incorporated into the dishes, and every little thing is separate. So if you don't like something, you can kind of take it out. So that gave me confidence to go ahead and place my order. They let you know when it's going to arrive. The second you click the order and submit it, you know exactly the day that it's going to arrive. You pick the time that it should arrive, or the time span that it's going to arrive. They give you a 12-hour window, which kind of sucks. And the reason why I mentioned that it sucks is because I was home, and when it was delivered, they didn't ring the doorbell or anything. They literally chucked the box of food over my fence. The box burst open, the ingredients were smashed. Like, I have eggs in one of the dishes, the eggs were all broken. There's packets of sour cream for this particular dish that I'm making today. Those were burst open and all over everything. They pack your food with like cool ice packs, but they are a combination of like gel and water and ice or whatever it is, all mixed together. And those packets were burst open, so that gel mess got all over the place. Some of my vegetables were smashed. So it wasn't a really good experience to start out the gate. I was fuming. I mean, up to here. My family just got out of my way. So I immediately contacted HelloFresh, and they were appalled. They were upset as well. They really, hated the fact that my first experience would happen in this way. So they credited me for the next set of meals that I'm going to be ordering, which is a meal of 3 meals for a family of 4, and the value of that is $89.88. So next time I order, it will be free. So I thought that was fair, but I hope that they're able to go to FedEx and get a refund or something like that, because that was just not cool how they decided to deliver my stuff. So let me show you what I'm cooking for today. So today I am cooking the salsa verde enchiladas. It is vegetarian here. I don't know if that'll focus on for you, but you can see what the ingredients are. This card that comes with it is the recipe card. So on the back it shows me how to cook it, and this is what it's intended to look like when it's done. I promise you 100% that it is not going to look like this when I'm done. I just know it for a fact. That's just not how I roll. Everything I make looks kind of ugly, but it tastes really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this, and hopefully I have the patience to kind of take breaks in between to show you how it's progressing. But if not, I'll just show you the final product and let you know how I think it tastes. I was told that HelloFresh knows how to season their food, so I am really expecting bursts of flavors when I try this dish. So I'll be right back. Okay, 20 minutes later, and all I've accomplished is dicing the vegetables and draining the beans. So what I'm about to do is, the next step is cooking the beans. Drain them, and they said I need to mash them when I cook them, and I need a potato masher, and I don't have a potato masher. So best effort, Godspeed. All right, so I'm supposed to be softening the poblano peppers. Once these get softened, I'll add in other ingredients so that I can make the filling for the enchiladas. I just realized how much I am averse to following instructions, or at least these instructions. I prefer to just cook from the heart, you know, whatever I feel like. You know, I get inspiration from recipes, but I don't follow them to the T. And because the ingredients are so exact, I just feel like I have to follow these instructions just so. But anyway, I'll come back on when the next step comes up and show you what's next. I didn't have a potato masher for the beans, so I'm just using one of the blades from my blender to smash it. I think it does the trick. All right, so the beans are mashed for the most part. I had to put some butter in it, and that butter is still melting, so I will come back. So I've added in the tomatoes and the whites of the scallion onions, so I'm gonna mix that all around. Woo! And then there's some seasoning that I need to add in, so I'll come back in a moment. Okay, so now I have to fill all of these with filling. You know what? And I told you I hate following instructions, and I didn't follow these correctly. I was supposed to reserve some of the beans and put it into my pepper and vegetable mix, and then use this as a smear on each of the tortillas. Well, anyway, best effort, and I'm sure it'll all taste the same. Okay, so we've got this in the pan, but this is all the cheese that comes with it. We kind of like cheesy enchiladas, so I'm adding my own extra quesadilla cheese on top to make it a little bit more gooey and cheesy. So once I'm done baking it, I have like a few more steps to do to add on hot peppers and more onions and a little salt and pepper, but we're almost there. This took a lot more effort than I expected and that I wanted, so I'm kind of rethinking the whole concept of HelloFresh at the moment. But if this is super delicious, then maybe it's worth the effort, so we'll have to see. I'll keep you posted. Alright, so this is what the final product is supposed to look like. That's mine. So they didn't give me any red chili peppers. You see that? My chili peppers were green. But best effort again. I'll let you know how it tastes in the end, but yeah, not so much. Alright, so first impressions. It takes a lot of effort to make these, but it was actually very tasty. Hopefully next time they deliver it without destroying the package. That'll be helpful. And hopefully, you know, the next couple of dishes that I'm cooking don't take as much effort. I would think enchiladas would have been easy, but there was just a lot of effort. Anyway, right now I'm saying I would recommend it for people who don't like to go grocery shopping. That's probably, I would think, the only benefit, because you still have to prep, cook, and all of the things. So, you know, I don't know. Tasty, but the verdict is still out. Bye.